Guys, I'm so sorry. I had a glitch in StreamYard. It kicked me completely out. I apologize. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Music City Mom. Hey, Petunia. Hey, Ginger. I'm so glad you guys are here. I am so sorry. Can you hear me okay now? Let's see. Get my channel pulled back up here so I can see chat. Is everyone doing okay? Yay. Hey, Jersey lady. So good to see everyone. Um, I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit tonight. Remember the deputy that I told you guys that hey 71KJC, how are you? Remember the deputy that I told you guys had arrested the lady in Meigs County, Tennessee, and he radioed in and dispatch said that, "Oh, Vanessa, I'm sorry you're having a rough one. Feel free to message me, Vanessa, if you need to talk. I'm always here for you, girl. Always." Um, the deputy radioed in and, he had said, one detained or something along those lines, and he was headed back to the jail. He took a wrong turn and landed and ended up in the Tennessee River. During all of this, he radioed into dispatch and they thought they heard him say water. Oh, you forgot you gotta take those to church tomorrow. That's a hard thing to do, not to eat the candy. It really is. Um, anyway, he had texted his wife to say uh that he had made an arrest. He just said arrest. That's all he said. And he was driving back to the jail, and he made a wrong turn straight into the Tennessee River. Yes, the lady was in the back seat of the patrol car in handcuffs, guys. Could not, there's no way to get that back door open. No way at all. She drowned. They found, give me just a second, guys. All right, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, first he was missing. They found her when they found the patrol car and got it out. She was in the back of the patrol car, still in her handcuffs. He was out of the car. There's some speculation. Did he somehow manage to get out of the car trying to help her? What happened? But guys, her son has now filed a $10 million lawsuit against let me make sure I'm telling you this right. He's suing the Leonard, who was the last name Leonard, who was the officer and the Meigs County government on behalf of his mom for $10 million. The lawsuit, which was filed on Monday, alleges that Leonard, who had only been with the sheriff's department for about 2 months before his death, was not properly trained by the county to know his assigned area of patrol and the nature and know the nature of the incident location. Yes, $10 million. But guys, do you know that there are at least two cities in Tennessee that the road just drives straight into the Tennessee River? I live near one of them. That street is called Main Street. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure there's more in the article uh, about the fact that he was texting and driving, but the city that's near me, it's literally called Main Street. If you're not from the area, you will be in the river before you realize it. I'm not taking up for the deputy in any way. It's terrible. Oh wow, all over like that. Some fool drove into the river here on the mountain because they use GPS. Guys, not too long after GPS came out, we were in Florida on vacation, and my husband had went deep sea fishing with my family, with my brothers and my dad. So I decided to take our vehicle and I wanted to go to the mall. So I plugged it into my GPS. I want to go to, to which mall I wanted to go to. I was literally crossing the bay, and it told me to take a left hand turn immediately. I'm like, yeah, if I do, I'm going in the water. Says I live in Jersey lady says she lives in Indiana. There's a place near us like that that used to be a road to a little town that was flooded, and they made a reservoir. Yeah, it's water's edge. Yes, Ginger. That I mean, it literally told me make a left hand turn now or immediately. So, no, 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 no. I will not be doing that. And I was by myself. I know. One thing I'm glad about my Apple Watch, if I've got my maps turned on my car, it will also alarm on my Apple Watch as a second reminder, hey, you're supposed to be turning left or you're supposed to be turning right. But I knew when this happened that there would be a lawsuit out of it. I really did. Oh, Ginger, you don't even want to talk about GPS in my house right now. I'm very cautious about what I talk about my address. I really am. They changed my box number because they put in a major bypass near my house. They changed my box number and they changed the road to lane. So guess what? GPS doesn't pick up at all. Nothing. But can you imagine what the thoughts went through that young lady's mind when she's handcuffed in the back of a patrol car? The doors will not open from the inside, and the car's filling up with water. There's nothing she can do to get out. Nothing. She cannot get out of that car alone without assistance. Yeah, the cop was at fault. It was complete terror. I could not even imagine. Music City Mom, me either. Y'all laugh at this. My first cell phone was a bag phone. Bag phone. I had 60 minutes to last me the whole month. Free nights and weekends. I think it was like after 9 o'clock at night. And then 9 o'clock on Friday night to 7 o'clock Sunday morning. I could talk for free. My friends all thought it was cool that my parents got me a bag phone. So they didn't understand the concept. Don't call me. And I didn't understand concept. Just because they called didn't mean I didn't have to answer. And I got a $400 cell phone bill. And my dad was not too happy. He told my friends the next $400 cell phone bill, he was going to start going to parents' houses and collecting their portion of it. He wouldn't have done it, but he was that upset about it. He was like, "I will start going to your parents and saying your portion is XY, X amount of dollars, pay up." Oh wow, 7-1 KJC. I had a $200 bill because I had a boyfriend in Canada and friends in the UK. Wow. Wow. I mean, guys, it would like, and the ones that do remember this, yes, yes, you couldn't call from a landline because it would be a long distance. But the ones that do remember this, you will know when it wasn't just like grabbing your little smartphone, out of your car when you were getting your friend's car and go somewhere. Oh no, 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 no. You were grabbing this big suitcase looking thing to carry with you. I wish I had saved my bag phone. I don't remember what my mom did with that thing now. My husband had a CB when we first started dating. Yep, he had a CB in his truck. Hey, Blues girl, how are you? We just chit chatting tonight. Y'all, when I was 18, this is how protective my parents were of me, okay? I was 18. Oh, I was 20 when I got married. I still had a curfew. Guess what my curfew was? 11 o'clock. 11. Unless there was something special going on and I asked in advance to have my curfew extended. But my curfew was 11 o'clock. My dad's theory was there was nothing opened after 11 o'clock except a bar in ER, your legs, and he didn't want me involved in any of that. So, and you better stop and call. Oh yeah, you guys, don't forget to spring forward tonight. That's for sure. If you were going to be 5 minutes late with my parents, you better stop and call because they'd rather you be 5 minutes extra later being, to get home than them sitting and worrying. And one time I thought, they'll be asleep. They'll never know. They'll never know that I'm not coming, that I'm not home by 11 o'clock. I didn't get home until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm. My parents were sitting on the front swing, on the front doorstep swing, front porch swing. I'll say it right. I mean, front porch swing waiting on me. Yeah, they were sitting up there waiting on me. That was a long walk into that house, let me tell you. Mm. My dad said, "Where have you been? Who have you been with?" And I was thinking, yeah, the person that I was sitting talking to is about twice your size, so I'm not going to tell you his name. Yes, those bag phones, you could use them as self defense and call 911 all in one swoop. That's the truth. Oh, Ginger. Yeah, that was a good idea. We Our boys were pretty good. My 24-year-old, his girlfriend had a death in her extended family, so she's been with them today. He's actually home tonight. Um, they did, they've done pretty good. We hadn't had much trouble out of them. She just wanted to spend some time with her family, so he just decided to hang out with us at home. If you're not early, you're late. Amen. That's what my daddy used to say. I think he said something like that about the time that he was marching me up the porch to go in the house. Yeah, pretty sure he did. It's amazing the stuff we got away with back then. We used to go to the lake at midnight and swim. I mean, what were we thinking? I mean, seriously, what were we thinking? It, mm. One of the guys that it was me and a couple of my girlfriends, and then some guys. Um, One of the guys that I was out swimming with one night is now a state trooper, and the other one was our county mayor. They didn't act like that when we were in high school. Ginger, my daddy said nothing's open after 11 o'clock except legs and the ER and a beer joint. He didn't want me involved in any of it. and he had certain loops that I was not allowed to go through town. Certain streets I was not allowed to go down because he called them quote unquote the bad streets. He thought he saw me go down the bad street when he went down that bad street to make sure that wasn't really me. It wasn't that time, but he sure did follow that car down through there to see if it was me. Sorry guys, I gotta take my metoprolol because some SVT is not fun, and I forgot to take it earlier. Oh my God, Music City Mom, your dad was a cop. Oh, we lived across the street from a highway patrol. But by the time that I was old enough to get out and go around, he was an undercover cop, so he was out doing other things than just patrolling. You know what I mean? So he didn't really rat on us too much. Your dad looked at the mileage on the car before you left and when you returned and calculated it. Oh my God. My dad wouldn't have any hair left on his head at all now because oh, he's just about bald as it is, but he would have lost the rest of it if he'd done my car like that. Oh my God. I didn't get into too many shenanigans until I was probably 19, probably 18, 19, right in there. I was like you, Ginger. I had three other older brothers. Um, one of my brothers was married. The other two brothers still lived at home, and they would literally put their car in neutral and help each other and help push one of the cars out of the driveway and down the street so that mom and dad wouldn't hear it when they started it back up so they could sneak out and go do whatever they wanted to with their friends. So they could always say, "Hey, we were home by curfew." They didn't say nothing about how many times they left after curfew. And my boys thought I was strict because I did phone checks. I would go in their bedroom anytime. It could be any time of the night or day. School night. I try not to do it a whole lot on school nights because they needed to get the rest for school. Weekends, anytime it could be on the way to school, whatever. Give me your phone, let me check it. You don't want to give me your phone for me to check and see what you're into? That's fine. Verizon will be happy to take it back. Oh, Ginger, you had four older sisters, so you had to mind your P's and Q's. Oh my God. Ginger, you had a big family. Wow. Yeah, I remember one time my brother came home. One of my brothers came home. He was he had gotten dropped off by a friend, so he did not drive this time, okay? He did not drive home. He'd gotten dropped off by a friend, but he was so drunk, y'all. Oh my God. And when he walked into the door and he realized my mom and dad was still up, he got down on his hands and knees in the kitchen floor and they're like, "You don't look so good." He said, "Yeah, I think it's something I ate at supper tonight. I'll be all right." And he literally like crawled to the bathroom to throw up. I told on him years later. I'm like, "Yeah, you remember that time you thought that he had, like, food poisoning or something?" Yeah, it was more like alcohol poisoning or something. Yeah, we had all kinds of supervision at the 71 KJC. Yeah. I was the baby girl with set with 4 brothers, 3 brothers. I wasn't getting away with anything. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button if you don't care. Help get me in the algorithm. I gotten out of the algorithm a whole lot, while I was off, um, giving that work experiment thing a try. That didn't work, by the way. Yeah, I went back to work in September for a trial run, and I was able to work until February, and the migraine started back. So, oh my gosh, 7 week HSA. My mother thought that not giving me a key kept me here. I just go through the window. My brother did that sometimes too, I do believe. I think he crawled out the window. Yeah, Gen X, we watched after ourselves. That's for sure. Ginger's mom worked 2 jobs and left her with her older siblings, so they would leave her at home and go. So she had to grow up fast. Wow. Excuse me. Did y'all have a good day today? Seven week AJC says she behaved most of the day today. I was pretty good today. I behaved most of the day today. I worked out in my work on my eBay building, cleaning it up some and trying to get ready for some inventory. Oh, you've been babysitting all day. Music City Mom, I'm so sorry. She said her niece is in jail. Her hearing is Tuesday, and she could be sentenced anywhere from 3 to 15 years. We will be praying for her. Oh my goodness. And guys, y'all probably heard me say this before, but I'm going to say it again. We never know when that could be us with a family member. Never, no. When I was growing up, I never thought that I would have a brother addicted to drugs, and I did. He was very addicted. Didn't matter what it was, if he could get his hands on it, he did it. It led to a lot of diseases in his body, and had to have his legs amputated because of diabetes, and he ended up dying at age 41. No. What about Cat Williams? I haven't heard anything about that. See, I hadn't heard anything about it. Oh, she stabbed someone last week. He said she went crazy and tried to make him not leave her apartment. She drank a bottle of vodka and took Lortab. Yikes! Oh my! Yeah, guys, there's a reason they put on those bottles. Don't drink and take those medications. Oh my God! Yes, we would definitely keep her in our prayers. Oh, I will check that out for sure. Yes, ma'am, I will. Music City Mom, I'm gonna tell you something. It's amazing what a little justice in the courthouse will do for you. I had a cousin who was severely addicted to drugs. She had two children, didn't care. She'd sneak out in the middle of the night, climb off the bedroom windows, leave the kids in their beds alone. She didn't care because her mom and dad were there. They lived with her mom and dad. She kept getting busted for drug tests, busted for drug tests. She went to court the last time. The judge told her the next time that she failed a drug test, she would spend 7 years mandatory in prison. He said, I'm filling out the papers right now. I won't even lay eyes on you. You will go straight to prison for 7 years. He said, if you don't believe me, try me. He sent her to rehab that day, but he said, fail one drug test and you will go to prison for 7 years. She had to learn the hard way. I wouldn't want to be drunk in prison either. Mm-mm. I was watching one of my old videos today, guys, and I laughed at something that I said. There's only one thing that would make me go to prison, because A, I don't like their clothes, and B, I don't like their food. But if you mess with my children, I'll chow down on that food and rock those stripes like never before, and smile in my mugshot. Oh, guys, I forgot. I don't think I would either. I really don't think I would survive it either. Mm, whoops. There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come up. I meant to post it earlier and I forgot it. Exactly, Ginger. Mm. I will rock that outfit and I'll eat the nastiest food ever if you mess with one of my kids. I'll make your I'll make your nightmares feel like a happy place when it comes to well, I call them my babies, but they're grown. Yeah, I just don't want to test the theory out. Nope. Please don't make me test it. I will if I need to, if it's over my boys. But guys, I just want to ask y'all a question. What about some of the YouTube, dare I say, drama? Has it kind of died down some? Because honestly, I haven't been on a whole lot up until like this week. Um, I haven't. I've just been trying to avoid it. But Bo and I've been trying to go live more this week, so I'm just kind of curious. Has some of it died down? Oh, Ginger, I used to think I wanted to go in the military until the recruiter at the high school told us about how you would, basically get screamed at in your face. I'm like, no, I'd probably knock somebody out. Good, Ginger. That's just the way to be. Just ignore it and go on. I asked last night, I'm going to ask again if anyone knows anything about how to build a website. Please message me on Facebook. I'm wanting to build a website for our channel, and I don't know anything about how to do it. I'll buy the domain, I'll buy whatever's needed to do it. I just don't know how to do it. I'm wanting to use it for missing children or adults or victims of crimes. Let's just say crimes, because YouTube doesn't like certain words. Yeah, atrocities is about right. Yeah, it does cost some money to get the domain, but it's something that's pretty heavy on my heart. So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it more. I just wish I could figure out how to do it. And guys, if you don't mind, just share my link, share my videos, even some of my older videos. If you like them, go back and rewatch them to help me, with some of my hours, watch hours and things. Please do so. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to start trying to go live um, every night around 9 or 9:30. Kind of help, with some people that, that are looking for a place to go to. And it won't always be chit chatting like this. I'm going to try to have cases researched and ready to go for us. Ginger said I was all signed up to go to boot camp and oops, failed that physical because I was pregnant. Well, that's one way to fail it. Oh my girl. Mm. Oh, it is actually cheap to get the domain. Oh, okay. I don't mind to do it. It's just something that's heavy on my heart. I just don't know how to get it set up. We may have a screen share one day on here and put our minds together and see if we can all figure out how to do it. That's not bad at all. $2.99 is not bad at all. I thought it would be more than that. All right, guys. I hate to do it, but I'm going to call it a night. My head's starting to hurt just a little bit, so I better go take my meds and try to rest some. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Mods, thank you so much for coming in. Um, and I'll try to be back tomorrow night between 9 and 9:30. I'll try to get it scheduled earlier tomorrow night so that everyone will know that we'll be here. I hope you guys have a great night. And uh, Blues Girl, thank you so much for coming in. And y'all invite all of your friends to come over and hang out with us. We'll have open panel if anybody wants to come up and talk. I don't mind at all. Um, but invite your friends and everything to come over. I would really appreciate it. Good night, everyone. See you later.